All right. First question. Rank these defenders. And this is for y'all in the chat too. For the people who haven't commented yet, we would really appreciate it if you did. Tony Allen, Kobe, Draymond, Kawhi, Gary Payton Sr. I'll say that one more time. Tony Allen, Kobe, Draymond, Kawhi, Gary Payton Sr.
And we're talking about like in their primes.
Yes.
Right.
Best defenders in order.
Who's last? Who's last on your list?
Who's last on my list? I would probably have to say Kobe.
I was gonna say Kobe too.
And this and for y'all, like, this ain't no disrespect to anybody. This ain't saying that these people are on the list because they to us are like the best defenders, period. But we're saying who is the least out of the best for us out of these 5 names. So Kobe's not a trash. He's one of the greatest defenders ever. But on this list, I'll have to say Kobe at the bottom. What about you, Des?
At the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have Kobe at the bottom, or I definitely had him like lower, but I don't know. I just don't know Gary Payton Sr., just to be honest. Like, I never really.
All you need to know is they called him the Glove.
Yeah.
That you don't get the nickname the Glove for no reason.
That's true. Yeah, I like all the other defenders in over Kobe, so I agree.
Number 4, F.
Number 4, I'm gonna go with man, it's tough.
This is
It is tough. I'm gonna go Gary Payton.
Senior?
Oof. Senior, yes. Senior.
Ooh.
I don't know. I just remember Jason Williams like crossing him up and trying to like he's like try to kick. I think he tried to trip him or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a video of that. That shit was hilarious.
I think my number 4 is gonna have to be Tony Allen.
Okay.
I just have to do a quick research. Gary Payton, what he's won as far as defensive. I mean, dude didn't. Oh, sorry. That's skip me for now, man. I don't want to take up too much time.
All right.
I have to see this.
All right. Put yours in order. Me and Ev will go through the list, and then we'll come back to you. All right, Ev, who's your number 3? And BJ, I see your list, so I'm gonna come back to your list here in a second.
Okay.
Draymond.
Yeah, Draymond's my number 3 also. All right.
Okay. I think
you're number 2.
I think I got it.
All 5?
No, I can go to the next one. I can go number 4.
All right, who's your number 4?
I think I'm gonna go Draymond number 4.
You just watched one clip of Gary Payton Sr. was convinced, like, okay.
No, I'm on his Wikipedia right now.
Oh, okay,
I'm looking at what he's won. I'm steals leader, like defensive player of the year 9 times, all defensive first team. I had to see that, so I wasn't sure.
Ev, who's your number 2?
Kawhi.
Kawhi is your number 2. Kawhi is also my number 2. My
number 1, I got Tony Allen.
Okay, I got Gary Payton Sr. as my number 1. All right, Des, who's your number 3?
Number 3, I'm putting Draymond, and then I got Kawhi, and then I got Tony Allen.
Wait, so you had Gary Payton Sr. number 4?
I had Kobe number 5. Sorry, I didn't clarify that.
And who's
Kobe number 5? Gary Payton, or no, I had Draymond number 4.
Number 3.
Gary Payton, and then Draymond, and then Kawhi, and then Tony Allen. Yeah.
Okay. Griffin, I'm gonna need you to tell me who the center is. Number 1. I don't know if you're talking about LeBron. And just Nolly, we ain't talking like, we're not talking who are the greatest defenders of all time. All we did was pick 5 great defenders. Pretty much from a long line of not generation. What's the word? Like different time
They're all
frames.
great.
Yeah, different time frames. Like just a really great defender from a different time frame. We picked 5 of them, and then we wanted to rank them. So it was Tony Allen, Kobe, Draymond, Kawhi, and Gary Payton Sr. All right. So BJ has number 5 Kawhi, number 4 Tony Allen, number 3 Kobe, number 2 Draymond, and number 1 he got Gary Payton. Yeah. So, Griffin said the center is LeBron. He's just playing the. All right. So I'm gonna say this.
Is Gary?
Oh, go ahead.
Is Gary Payton guarding like 3s and 4s, or like 3s?
And so that is exactly what I was gonna say. The reason I got Gary Payton at number 1 is, if you do watch Gary Payton highlights, which I have like in the past, he guards anybody. And he'll strip anybody. He ain't gonna block everybody, but he can set himself up to block anybody. Like before they get to their apex of their jump of their shot, you know, he was just really smart defender. He knew what was going on at all times. He could read when somebody was gonna pass the ball really well. The reason I got Kobe and Tony Allen at the bottom is because even though they were great defenders all around and they could, you know, guard anybody, they were just really good at defending their position. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have people like Draymond, Kawhi, and Gary Payton who you can just send them out to guard anybody. Like, you switch, nobody wants Draymond on them, nobody wants Kawhi on them, and nobody definitely wanted Gary Payton on them. Whereas Kobe and Tony Allen, they could guard anybody, but when they guarded their position, they were really good at guarding their position. Kobe always talked about how Tony Allen was one of the hardest people to play against because he pretty much played him like how people play Steph now, but by himself. You know what I'm saying? He just wouldn't let him and Shane Battier, they played Kobe like real good. So, but that's why they're at the bottom for me. Draymond just can't guard nobody wants Draymond on him. So
I got Tony Allen number 1 because Kobe said he was the toughest guy that he had to go against, and that's Kobe.
Yeah. That's fair. I mean, I don't think that there's, in this list of people, I don't feel like there's really like a wrong.
Yeah.
So, BJ said that I read that wrong. He said Gary Payton is his 1, Kawhi is his 2, Tony Allen is his 3, Kobe is his 4, and Draymond is his 5. Griffin said Hakeem Olajuwon, Kevin Garnett, David Robinson, and Bill Russell. You just throwing names out now?
Great. All greats.
They're all
He's reading
greats.
the list of Hall of Fame.